Charlotte taking on Duke, 7 p.m. Eastern start time. Don't sleep on this game. This could potentially be an entertaining one. Now, the Blue Devils of Duke are minus 9.5. Totals 55 and a hook. The Charlotte 49ers are plus 284 an outright win. And if you like them to cover the 9.5, Charlotte's actually catching even money right now to get the job done against the number. So pretty good value there if you like them to cover. But as good as this 49er program has looked over the past couple of weeks, they clearly haven't faced the level of competition that this Duke team has. And Duke has been competitive. Don't let the scores fool you. You know, they have been able to compete. And when it comes to the win column, Duke certainly has taken their lumps, especially this season. Having said that, though, they've successfully covered the number in 2 out of their last 3, and they averaged 30 points a game during that very short span. Duke is throwing for over 252 yards a game, so keep that in mind. They're not completely deficient, and they have 3 different receivers over 200 yards. They also rush for nearly $150 a game, and they have 2 running backs on the team with over 355 rushing yards apiece. Matter of fact, a little bit more specifically, their leading rusher is Deion Jackson, and he's touched it 109 times for 446 yards and a couple of scores. Deion's averaging 4.1 yards a clip. Now, Mateo Durant, he's the other running back. He also has 59 touches on the ground for 356 and 3 TDs himself. Durant's averaging an impressive 6 yards per carry himself. And as bad as they've looked in certain spots, this Duke defense on the other side of the ball has certainly put some pressure on opposing offenses. They have 21 total sacks on the year, nearly 4 sacks a game they're averaging. The Blue Devil defense also has 11 takeaways and 6 interceptions. Defensive back Jeremiah Lewis has a pair of interceptions from the secondary, 22 total tackles for Lewis. Defensive end Victor Dimkeji has 6.5 sacks through 6 games and a forced fumble. He also has 22 tackles and a fumble recovery. He's an impact player, so keep an eye on him. And, of course, can't forget about edge rusher Chris Rumpf, who has 4.5 sacks on the season, along with 30 total tackles. Now, Duke successfully covered the number in 4 out of their last 6 meetings with Conference USA. And when it comes to the total in this one, 3 out of Duke's last 4 ball games got over the posted total. The Blue Devils are actually 7-2 to the over in their last 9 home games as well. Of course, dating back to last season, and if you're into historical trends. Now, Charlotte, on the other side, they did see their last 2 straight get over the line themselves. So with all that in mind, give me the Duke Blue Devils minus 9.5 and the over 55 and a hook in that game. All right, next and final matchup for the show. This has got to be on the board here. If not, then this Xfinity app is showing no love to the ACC. No, it's not. Wow. But anyway, North Carolina, Virginia, 8 p.m. Eastern start time. Now, the Tar Heels are the 6.5-point favorite on the road. Number 61.5. The Cavaliers of